the first thing about romance or flowers or candles. I don't know any of that. And I don't have any sexy lingerie. It took me forever to clean this place up. And shaving itches like a motherfucker. Is it supposed to itch this much?
And you will never get this sound. I hear that shit though.
Hey, yeah.
Damn, y'all.
I like
All right. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another dope episode of On the Scene. Now, that dope jam that you guys were just listening to is called Background by Ejilla Beats.
Yeah.
Shout out. That's like my hype song, y'all.
I love it.
All right, let's jump right in. First of all, let me thank everyone who tunes into On the Scene every Friday. I support and love all the support. Appreciate y'all. There would be no On the Scene if it wasn't for y'all, my viewers, my supporters. And for everyone who's rocking the On the Scene brand. Hey. Anyway, without further ado, I want to introduce you to tonight's amazing, talented, beautiful, Chi-Town's own actress, Corin.
Hey. Thank you for having me.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. You know why?
Why?
Because you on the scene.
Because you're here.
So now, Corin, tell everybody what you told me about interviews.
Oh, I've never been interviewed before. This is my first time to interview.
That's a blessing.
She's never been interviewed.
Never.
You heard it here first. She's been on the scene now.
Yes.
First time.
First time.
And it's such an honor.
No, it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Oh my God. Let me tell you guys, I have been following her for a long time. Woo! Girl, your talent. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start off. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about Corin. Give us some background.
Hi, I'm Corin. If you didn't catch that already. I am from Chicago, born and raised. I have been acting for 9 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 years.
Okay.
I went to school at University of Michigan. And then I dropped out. I had a 4.0, but I dropped out because I wanted to be an actress. So I came back to Chicago. I was homeless. I was doing some extra work.
Okay.
And then things just kept piling up. And I just got into student films. And then I just, kept pursuing my dreams, kept getting better. And God has looked out for me.
Okay. So what were you majoring in?
Computer science.
Okay. I wasn't too far. I went to Eastern Michigan.
Really? My brother went there.
Oh,
Nipsey,
yeah.
yeah.
My daughter is in Central Michigan.
Oh,
currently,
wow.
So
I did go there on track.
Yeah,
Track is popular. It's nice. Michigan is nice.
But we
Yes,
always
it
hung
is.
out at U of M because you guys always had
Yeah.
dope parties.
Oh, I didn't go to
Yes.
parties.
We always hung out.
Party town.
Yeah, the frat parties, the sorority parties. Yeah. Yes. So wow. So how long were you homeless for?
About five going on 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you now.
That goes to show
I'm not
that
homeless no
everyone
more.
has a story to tell,
Yes.
no matter where you come from.
Yes.
Now, what would you say it broke you out of that homelessness?
What broke me out of that? I mean, nothing but God, honestly.
Yes.
Because I don't even know how being homeless in the streets of Chicago. I wasn't in the streets. Let me not say that. I was sleeping at a 24-hour Starbucks. So I was better than most. But I just kept doing extra work and just saving up money until I could get a place to stay with a roommate. So yeah, I just kept trying.
Right.
Yeah.
Never give up.
When did you know that acting was your niche?
That's a great question. When I was very, very young, I used to watch a lot of Gabrielle Union movies, and surprisingly, I watched Michael Jackson's Speed Demon. And I was like, oh, I want to act. And then I just started learning scenes. I would watch movies maybe one time, and I would memorize the scene, and then I would just do it to my mom, and she'd be like, "You're actually kind of good." I was like, "Thanks." Then I got into improv in high school because my aunt had a program. So I was doing that, and I was good at it. So I was like, oh, I think this is for me.
Okay. Who would you say was your biggest inspiration?
I would have to say the two I just named.
Okay.
Yeah, they were definitely my biggest inspiration starting off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think as I grew as an actress, it developed into more inspirations. Another one, and I always say odd inspirations because most people say like Viola Davis, stuff like that.
Yes.
I like to say people that I'm closer in age with.
Okay.
So I always say Keke Palmer.
Yes.
She's very versatile, and I like. She's a great actress. Great actress.
And you speak of Keke Palmer, and she's actually very right now so much in the tabloids because of things that's going on with her wardrobe, with her relationship. So it's like, we talk about so many things out here that are going on, and for her to be such an inspirational person. How do you think that she feels, or how do you think you as an actress can take that being so positive in some ways and then do one thing like wear a risque dress and then have a backlash of a whole situation happen behind it?
Yeah, I personally, I don't know how I would feel. I know that I'm a little emotional, so I know I would low-key be in my feelings. but I know that right. I wouldn't respond though. I would never respond. And I think that's what she's doing as well. She's not really responding. I'm not sure. I haven't been updated on it, but I don't think she's responding. But yeah, I wouldn't respond to it because it's it's gonna be so much, and as you get bigger, everybody's gonna have something to say about anything you do. You can literally have a chipped toenail or whatever. Somebody will have something to say.
She came outside tacky today.
Yeah,
I chipped my toe on the way here. Like, really?
I fell.
And I still came. So,
Right.
like, can I get credit?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I love that. I love the tenacity of it because you do. Sometimes you do have to choose your battles. It's like,
That's
do I
true.
want to attack this or do I not? And I'm so much on like positivity. It's always like, let me knock any negativity away and just keep, uplifting and moving forward. Now, one thing that I did read about is like with your education, with learning the improv. You went to Second City.
I did.
Now, Second City is like one of so many prominent comedians and actresses and actors have been through that circle. How was Second City for you, and how did it mold you to who you are today?
So Second City for me was actually different because I did it during the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
I was actually overseas with my now fiance, and we were in Germany. So I was there for like a month. So I signed up for a Second City class, and I signed up for 2 classes. I did improv, and I just did on camera. So it was different for me. I didn't get to get the real experience of being on stage and just interacting with other actors and actresses. So that aspect wasn't as cool to me, but it was still just great. Yeah, it was great learning from those educators, and just I knew that was something that I wanted to do since I was in high school. I've always wanted to go to Second City. I didn't care if I was already good at improv, whatever. I just wanted to go to Second City to say I did it. But yeah, it was a great experience.
Nice. Now, when you thinking that with improv, you wanted to do that, have you ever been like, I want to be on Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Like, because that's the number one improv show I would want to be on.
Yes. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to go the comedic route, but I don't know, I've just gone the dramatic route.
Yeah, dramatic, serious.
Yeah.
But it fits you.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
Yes.
It does. Now, I know that I saw that you have done so many different things. Like some of our favorite shows that we've watched, like Chicago Fire. I saw so many clips, The Shy. Like, how does it feel to be from Chicago and then represent yourself in some of these most prominent shows that people are like so interested in that are away from our city?
Yeah. That it's a great thing. It's such a blessing. Like, especially, I started off as being an extra on those shows.
Wow.
And then going to, just getting an agent and getting lines on those shows. It's a great thing. And it's especially something that represents Chicago. So I love that. I love it. It's a blessing. They call those the Chicago Thought Shows. Because they say every actor in order to be a real actor, you got to be on either Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago Med.
Okay. You like it. I've done all of them. I'm making my way through. Huh?
I'm trying to make my way through.
Now, there are, you spoke of Keke Palmer. Are there some other actresses that you aspire to maybe work with one day out here in the world?
Yes. Florence Pugh. I think she's a really strong actress. I would love to work with her. Zendaya, of course.
Yes.
But I really want to work with Lynn Whitfield.
Oh,
I
nice.
really want to work with her.
Man, now she's snappy now. What you want her to be
I
on
wanna
your
work with her.
auntie or something?
I want to work with her. I really want to work with her.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff in the game, and one thing that I do know is that she, even though she keeps the same kind of presence, she's done so many roles.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it's the versatility for me.
Yes.
And that's also when I watch your reel and look at the things you've done. You haven't been just one character.
Yeah.
I mean, you was like crazy.
Yeah.
You've been wild. You've been
Scary.
abused.
Yeah.
You've been a corporate.
Yeah.
Tell us how it feels to go from those different roles, and how do you tap into each one differently?
Oh, I love this question. I love this question so much. What I do, every single role, I don't care if it's an audition. As long as if I got more than 5 lines, every time, and he can attest to this, every time I have a journal, and I take out that journal, I write down all of my characters' breakdown, and then I journal every day for at least 2 weeks as that character. That way I'm into that character's mindset. So like if I'm the lead in a movie or whatever, I'm gonna journal for like maybe 2 weeks to a month. And then what I'm journaling though is what's happening throughout that movie, and I'm also going deeper into that character's feelings throughout that movie, so that I know I can tap right into that and just know what I'm feeling in whatever circumstances going on.
Oh wow,
That's amazing.
that is deep.
That's
Now
a
I want
gem
to know:
right
is there any particular character that you've tapped into that touched you personally, or that kind of you really felt like, I know this feeling?
Knowing a feeling, I would say so. Okay, that I've tapped in personally, I would say I have 2 different answers.
Okay.
For Cameron,
Give it to us.
for Cameron, I really, really, really felt for that girl because
Yeah.
she went through it. She went through it.
That was so good.
And,
That's such a
yes,
great
thank
job.
you so much. But she went through it, and I really felt for her, and I was really feeling what she was feeling, and my heart goes out to her. But to something that I could more relate to would be the last horror film I did. It's coming out in 2024.
Yes.
But it's called Cheat, and I played a character called Maeve Johnson. She was an outcast, so I kind of related to her a little bit.
You like that? Sounds like me.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Now, are you prepared for like some of the crazier roles that are thrown to some black women out here in the industry?
Give me an example.
I mean, like playing the crackhead or being
yeah.
just an overly ghetto girl who
yeah.
can always, you know, like.
I just did a movie called Win for Losing, and I was the ghetto baby mama. Think Tiana Taylor, the Byron. That was me, and I was just told that I was hated in that theater, which is great. I did my job, but yes, I'm ready for that. I have something coming up where I'm playing someone who's schizophrenic. So I'm really ready for that.
Okay. Wow.
I'm excited for that
You
one.
might have too much fun with that one.
I will. I definitely will.
Yes,
Wow.
I love it.
That's amazing. Now, my question is, what was your very first big role?
Well, I'll say this is hard. I would say, I guess it would have to be not another black movie, because it was sad. So I was like, oh yeah, this is big, and I got to work with Janet Hubert, so that was big for me at the time. But it's literally every time I get booked, it's something bigger every time. So that's a hard question to ask.
Blessing upon blessing.
Yes, amen.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know I gotta ask you about your role in. Shout out to Jay Davis.
Yes.
Let me tell you that you scared me in that one.
Thank you.
I was like, whoa. What did it take to develop that role?
Same thing, journaling, and because that character, she was abused, so it was kind of easy to tap into the scarier side. And then I've always I don't know why I've had an obsession. I couldn't watch scary movies growing up because I was too scared.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always wanted to play a scary character, so I would always just practice doing this look like this.
Yeah. Because when you did that, I was like,
You
here
had
it
the
comes.
look.
Here it comes.
Yes. So when I got to do that, I just knew what to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was deep. You scared me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, being from Chicago, we're always offered or tempted to be in other places. Do you think that you will be one of those people that ups and you become the LA girl or move to Miami? Will you leave the hometown of Chicago?
I don't think so. I've thought about. I'm still thinking about Georgia.
Nice.
Because,
Me too.
you know,
It's so nice in
and number
Georgia.
3 is warm, you know, black people, great. But I'm really thinking that I think Chicago just might be it for me because we're expanding, you know, Sim Space is expanding. Then
Yes.
we're about to be filming 2 times the shows we're filming now. And already we got so many LA shows here. So I think Chicago might be it for me. We'll see. We'll see.
She's like, it's still a possibility.
Still a possibility for sure. For sure.
Now, how has the networking been? Because you are everywhere. With you being on set at these different shows, you're being invited to premieres and openings. How has it been with you networking and meeting people? Are they giving you that, are you getting the energy of you feel like a star right now? Or are you still?
Oh, let me tell you, Mina, when I went outside.
Because you a star to me. Like, I'm so humbled. Like, she's on TV. I'm like, does she know my name? No.
Before she
But
answered that
seriously.
question, so I went outside to meet her, right? She was coming out, so I'm coming across like, oh my God, is that correct? Can I please have your autograph?
Because it's got to be changing like that. You know, you aren't new in the game, and you
Yeah.
are seen everywhere. So how does that feel? What is that to you?
It hasn't really hit me yet. Like, even when I ran into you at the EDYH premiere, she was like, I've been looking for you. She was like, I've been following you for a while. I need you on my show. And she was like,
She don't play.
but it doesn't hit me. Like, I couldn't believe that you had been following me for a while. I'm like, oh, how'd you know me? Thank you. But no, it still hasn't hit me yet. I went to a Janet Jackson concert, and somebody stopped me and they were like, are you that girl from that BET movie? I was like, yes. It hasn't hit me yet, but I don't know. It's great. It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing.
Yes.
That's all I can say. It's a blessing, and it'll only get better.
It will.
Yes.
It definitely will.
Yes.
Now, what is regular life for you? If you don't mind me asking, like, you know, your love life. You talked about your fiance. You have a little one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, aside from the busy and the acting and things, what is just your everyday regular life, and what do you do for fun?
I'm a housewife.
Yes, salute the housewives. Okay.
I am a
Wives
housewife.
club.
I am. No, so during the seasons, my fiance plays basketball professionally. So last year he played in Italy. So during the seasons, like, I'll go a month there and I'll be with him, supporting him, being a housewife there. And then, like, maybe I'll get an audition or I'll book something, I'll come home, I'll stay for like a month, film the project, whatever, and go back. So it's kind of like, it's a lot of traveling, which is amazing to me. But when I'm here in Chicago, it's really it's chill. I work out, I cook.
The housewife,
Right, the housewives. It's
I
the
study
same
a new movie every day. Like, that's it. Very simple, girl.
Yes, I love it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If that's what you enjoy, and then the work that you do, you enjoy it. A lot of
Yes.
people sometimes don't understand the
to.
blessing, and even with us being in media, I feel like I really enjoy my work. So
Yeah.
even though I have to say bye to the kids and say I'm going to work, I have a little fun when I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
What do
Yeah.
you think? How is it on set when you're at these different
Okay, hold
movies?
up. We're gonna back it up.
Oh, go ahead.
So let's talk a little bit about your fiance.
Oh, she want to dig into that love life a little bit.
What's your fiance's name?
Taiwo Odiasi.
Say that again.
Taiwo Odiasi.
Taiwo. So, Taiwo, come on over here. Oh, come on over here. Because I have a question. I'm going to ask you. So, first of all,
Come on, squeeze
wait,
in
come
here,
on,
sir.
come on. Are you around that? No.
Yeah, come this way.
Come around this way.
Come right behind your beautiful.
So, I want to ask you, Corin, how did he propose?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we were in Italy, right?
Can you get me?
Yeah, he's big as a television screen.
So we were in Italy, and it was me, my fiance,
Okay.
and my stepson,
Okay.
and he was acting weird. And I was just like, why are you acting weird? What's going on? Okay. So we go to this restaurant. Sorry, it was the nicest restaurant in the town. We go to this restaurant, and then he's like, hey, can you take Kalai to go wash his hands? I was like, why?
Just in the middle of it.
Right? Like, okay. So I go and I wash his hands. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then I come out and my favorite song is playing.
Aww.
And he's on one knee and the entire restaurant is standing up and there's a photographer there. I'm like, yeah. So that's how he proposed to me. It was so sweet.
I gotta see the ring.
Oh,
Look at you.
Okay,
That's
I was acting weird because I was nervous.
yeah.
and that's so cute.
I ain't know
You
how
did
to
good.
You tried my best.
I think that's a true blessing. What do you feel like? How is it with you being busy in your career? 'Cause I'm like, you got to be doing something. I didn't know you worked like, I'm not into like sports and stuff, but I'm like, you're so big, you got to be doing something with yourself. How does it feel,
I was
supporting
following
her as
I
well
was
as
following
keeping
him.
up with your own career?
Yeah, being overseas by myself for like 9-10 months of the year, it's great to have her around, but I also understand that I can't let my dream overcome her dream. So even when she has to leave, I understand because I'm going through the same thing overseas. So I'll never be that person that'll take over or kind of like make her not do what she wants to do because I have something going on. So I try to accomplish.
And I feel like it's vice versa. So that's like so sweet. Congratulations to you guys. It's the cutest couple too.
Thank
They
you.
so cute.
Now I have a question. Does your name mean something?
Taiwo is a common twin name in the Yoruba culture. I'm Edo. I'm Nigerian. I have a twin brother. His name is Kende. So Taiwo and Kende is a very common twin name in Nigerian culture. Yeah.
Does he play ball too?
Yeah, he's over in Mexico right now playing basketball. So.
This is my brother, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Like, y'all didn't even know my brother was coming today.
No, my father is from Liberia, so
okay.
I definitely speak highly of how I'm a true African American. My mother's here from America, from Chicago, but my father's from Liberia. So I feel like that makes us so like rich in culture and have those deep roots. So that's a true blessing.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Shoot, I'm like, girl, you gotta keep up. Okay.
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
super cute, but just the support you have is nothing like support. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's my
Cherish.
reader. He reads for me for all auditions. I'll rebound for him. If he
I was
needs
just about to say,
practice,
you
I'll
rebound.
rebound for him at 2 a.m. As long as he gives me some ice cream after, we good. Like, yes. We're
Now,
a team.
Taiwo, have you been in any movies?
No, commercials only. I did a Hulu commercial, I did a T-Mobile commercial, and I did a commercial in Greece for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA player.
Nice. Well, I can see you guys doing so much more.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I can see y'all both in the movie together.
I know, right?
Yes. Hint, hint. All y'all filmmakers out there, hint, hint.
Right. I'm trying to see. I'm like, well, we could make this into a movie. Like, she could be like the sexy nurse or something.
Wait a minute.
He like in a coma. She been taking care of him. Type of thing.
Okay, that's nice. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
I'm a writer somewhere in my life.
Somebody take that idea. But it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Good meeting y'all as well.
Yes.
Go ahead and take a
Oh,
spot.
I know. And we gonna book your
Yeah, we gonna book your
interview. He's
Anytime.
got to come.
amazing.
No, but Miss Corinne, just it's a true blessing to hear about everything that you've done. What exciting new things do you have coming up ahead? I know, like,
Corin Wise wants to know.
I think I can say this. I hope I can say
As much as you can.
Yeah, I'll say as much as I can. Yeah.
Yes.
Last, I just shot a pilot for Sherelle Brown, so praying that goes well. It's really good. It is really good. And then I'm also gonna shoot another project for her next month. I'll be the lead in that as well. Okay. But y'all, I just shot this scary movie. I just shot this scary movie, and it's premiered in London, and it's gonna be in theaters. And I'm the lead.
Okay. Look, she like,
It's gonna be good. I was acting.
Yeah.
No, I'm really excited for that. I'm so excited for that. I also have something coming out with Jay Davis called The Good Doctor. That was great too. I think that's all I have coming out.
No, that's no
You did one Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah, the final. That is
Shout
my
out to
favorite.
Christopher Nolan.
Shout out to Christopher Nolan. That's my favorite project.
That was a great movie.
That was such a beautiful movie. I watched it like 4 times. Me and my fiance watched it 4 times. It's such a beautiful message.
Yes.
Watch that movie on BT Plus.
Oh, nice.
It's such a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, moving back a little bit, because you said that this movie that's coming out, it's your first lead role.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
It's your first lead scary role. You doing your scary movie.
Second lead scary role.
Okay.
Second.
EDYT.
Right. But in the last one I did, I was the scary character. I'm not the scary character in this one.
I'm scared as hell.
Right, and I'm the hero. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So how does that feel to be the hero now and step up and be that she woman, as they would say?
It's great because I feel like, when you see, because it's not a black movie, but when you see black people in scary movies who die first.
Yep.
I can say this part. I don't.
Okay.
So if I'm changing the game.
There you go.
No, it's a great thing. It's my best work. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
It's my best work.
Okay.
That sounds so great to hear you say that. Like the passion behind your words is like, I can't wait to see this.
Okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
And for it to be released in London, that's a true blessing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I cannot wait.
Have you ever been to London?
I haven't. I've been to the airport.
Okay.
That's it. But I'll be there. I will be there.
Yeah. You have to be there.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Definitely. All right, Corin. So I like to ask all of my artists, give me your top 5 actor or actresses that you would like to work with.
Top 5 that I would like to work with.
Yes.
Oh, dang. Okay. I need like 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
No, take your time
Take your
because
time.
it's a big decision.
Yeah, it is.
5 is a hard. It's like you gotta narrow it down.
It is. I would like. Okay.
Take your time. Take your time.
Look, he said I got somebody you want to work with. I know.
So cute.
I know directors that I want to work with. Okay. I'm gonna do actors. I'm not gonna punk out.
We're gonna do your top 5 actors and then give me your top 3 directors that you would want to work with.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay. I want to work with my friend. Her name is Parker. Parker McKenna. I want to work with her.
Okay.
Nice.
I want to work with Lynn Whitfield.
Okay.
I would love to work with her.
Okay.
I would love to work with.
You like boy.
Dang, this is hard because there's so many great actors. I want to work with Tay Diggs. I really want to work with Tay Diggs.
Okay.
Who else? I want to work with Keke Palmer.
Okay. That's 4.
And I would like to work with. I cannot think of this girl's name to save my life right now. The girl, she was in Bullet Train. She was in Ramona and Beezus. She was in. She's popular on Netflix. I want to say her name is Billy something, but whatever her name is, I would like to work with her.
Okay.
That's my number 5.
Okay. Give me your top 3 directors.
Top 3 directors? Okay. I want to work with
You ready for this, Michelle? You ready for
this one?
Oh, come on, I know now.
I want to work with Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, yes.
I want to work with. Can I say with somebody I want to work with again?
Yeah.
I want to work with Christopher Nolan again and again and again and again.
Over and over.
Over and over. And I really want to work with. There's also another director named Christopher Nolan, and he's.
How ironic.
I know, right?
Yes.
I want to work with him too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nolan with the A. He's really good. I wanna
Okay.
work with him. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. I am so, like, honored and blessed, like I say, to have met you, just reading up about you and learning the information. I was like, why haven't I known this girl? Like, I need to know her.
Yeah,
you see why
I
I've been following her for so long. Yes, but
Yeah.
everybody gets on me because I don't watch television.
Ah.
I literally don't watch television. I don't watch too many movies. Since my husband passed, I haven't really watched movies and things. So, you know, I hear tabloids. I read different things. So whenever I'm introduced to just incredible people, especially like incredible Black people, it's just an honor. So I want to learn more about you, and I definitely want to take you to more platforms. Like as she said, she want to open you up to so many things. Because this has been so dope. And I can see you doing so many different roles. So yes, it's like an honor.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Oh, it's an honor. All right, Corin, give me your top 3 advice that you would give to any upcoming young actor.
Yes, please.
Top 3 tips?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. First, don't stop.
Yes.
You don't know when you're going to get your break. The reason that actors don't make it is because they stop.
Yep.
Do not stop.
Do not.
My second word of advice, get on Actors Access at 6 a.m., at noon, and get on at 6 p.m., and then get on one more time at 10 p.m. Check every single city for the breakdowns. If you have the money to go there, go. If you don't, see if they provide travel, apply. Do not rely on your agents to solely get you work. You have to work by yourself.
Yep.
My third piece of advice would be stop acting and just be. Stop rehearsing so much and get out of your head. Just be. Everything that you were portraying is a person. It's a real person. So just be that person and don't be a rehearsed version of that person. Just be.
And I feel like that talks to anybody. Like that spoke to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like to anybody, just be you. You know. And I put a quote up maybe a couple of hours ago that literally said, I'm like the realest person. Like I can only tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear, what you want. Like you gotta be who you are.
Yes,
you have to be real. So not only me, you all heard it here first from Miss
Okay.
Just be real for sure. I love that advice. I love that advice.
Yes, she dropped some gems.
She definitely did.
That's good. That's good. But you know, I have to just congratulate you.
Thank you.
You are truly an amazing, talented,
Yes.
beautiful Black queen actress. Okay. You definitely have got to come back
Oh yes.
for a follow-up interview.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We definitely, just keep us posted because on the scene we'll be there to support.
Yes.
So I hope when even though it's going to be in London, you said it's going to be
coming
at
to
the
US.
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta be at the premiere.
We gotta be
have to be
there.
there.
Come on.
We gotta be
Like,
there.
I know
Carpet.
her,
We gotta be there.
Yes, please. I need the support. Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God!
and
You
you
definitely
can count
have
on
the
us.
yes,
Thank
you
you.
definitely have our support. But I can't let you go
Okay.
without a gift.
Oh.
So all of my
We come bearing
Oh,
gifts.
yeah, I'm in the
guys.
game.
Yes.
I'm in the game.
You family
You
now,
are
girlfriend.
official.
You official. You get your Odyssey t-shirt, girlfriend.
I'm in the game.
You're a part of the
Thank
Odyssey
you so
family.
much.
You're so
Thank
welcome.
you.
So yeah, please keep us posted. It was an honor to have you. I was excited.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Thank you. This is very fun.
You are always
Definitely.
welcome. Yes.
Please tell everyone, what is your social media?
Yes.
How can they get in contact with you and follow, and also your YouTube channel
Yes.
to watch some of your previous work?
Yes. So my YouTube and my Instagram is Corin. It's OHHEYCORI. Corin. I post behind the scenes. So if you're like trying to get into acting, I give a lot of advice on my YouTube as well, and I just take you behind the scenes of different movies. And yeah, you can contact me on Instagram, and I typically respond. As long as it's, if you're looking for advice, I respond.
Nice.
Definitely.
Well, thank you guys. I am Aminah Salat Baker, also known as Ms. Mina Brown Diva. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media. That's Ms. Mina_Brown Diva. You can also go to the website, which is Ms. Mina Brown Diva, or you also can check out thekutchgirls.com and go to loudmoneymusicgroup.com. Big thank you to Miss Corin for being here. Big thank you to my sister Maubra for having me again. I'm back.
Yes, so glad
It's a
to
new
have
season.
yes, I missed you. So glad to have you back.
Thank you.
And of course, you guys, I am Maubra Foster, producer, director, host of On the Scene. Here's all my platforms right here. Facebook is On the Scene LLC. Instagram On Scene #1. Same thing on Twitter On Scene #1. We are also on TikTok now. It's under Virgo, I am one. And then our YouTube page, YouTube is On the Scene Chicago, and of course you can reach out by email to weonthescene1@gmail.com, or just hit me up in my inbox.
We on the scene.
We on the scene. Thanks again for tuning in for another episode of On the Scene. Stay tuned. We have more interviews coming this weekend, Sunday and next Friday. Thank you again, Corin, for blessing
Thank you
my
so much.
platform.
Thank
We
you so
are
much.
out.
Just one vehicle involved?
Yeah, it was crazy. They had to be going 100 miles an hour when they hit that light pole. Give us some space.
What's going on, y'all? So the real VIP over there with me.
I know, right? Let's go over this. Turn. And you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Santino.
Celeste.
But
This is my girl, JL.
JL?
Someone should report this to the office. It's not like Miss Floyd to be late.
Why? Who wants to do work when we could just chill?
Chilling. Is that like slacking?
Yeah.
I won't get into Brown slacking. Today's the first notification day for early applicants, and Mr. D never gave me the recommendation letter. I have to submit without it. I have to work extra hard now.
Wow. Is that all you think about?
Yes, it's very important to me.
Where's Miss Floyd?
She hasn't shown up yet.
Why didn't anybody report it to the office?
Well, I was going to, but JL said we should use the time for chilling.
Well, chill time is over.
Double tequila.
She drinking.
Yeah, well, it's been one of those days.
Oh no, we feel you. It's been one for us too. Okay. Especially her.
But what are you girls drinking?
I'm drinking some kind of vodka. I don't know. But she's not drinking. She's pregnant.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I like you girls. Look at you. How far along are you?
6 months.
Oh, nice.
It's a blessing.
And where y'all work?
I got 3 little ones. That's my job. Full time.
Where the fuck you been? Bitch, you heard me.
I stayed the night at my dad's house.
So we get in one little fight and you think it's okay to run off to your daddy's house?
Well, I thought it was best for one of us to leave the house.
First of all, who the fuck gave you permission to think? Go and get cleaned up so you can get food for me and the fellas.
I broke your heart and no, I ain't do it on purpose. You will find the right guy, believe that you're worth it. These chicks is on me cause
I'm not even sure I want to do this anymore. I mean, I think I'm in way over my head. I don't know the first thing about romance or flowers or candles. I don't know any of that. And I don't have any sexy lingerie. It took me forever to clean this place up. And shaving itches like a motherfucker. Is it supposed to itch this much?
Calm down.